Hello there, I'm Rachel and I welcome you all to Executive Corner Expert Talks. Today I'm speaking with Paul Russell, Executive Director at IOUpay. Now, IOUpay is a provider of fintech and digital commerce software solutions and services. Here at Kalkine, we bring you industry leaders, successful business owners, market and equity advocates, all under one roof to help you discover the insights of the stock market and help you understand how you can create multiple passive income streams. It's good to speak with you today, Paul. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks, Rachel. Good to be here.
So congratulations, firstly, on achieving stronger than anticipated margin growth in the December quarter. Now, how is the company leveraging this performance to continue to build momentum into 2022?
Well, the strong margin growth we're very pleased with. Obviously, it's up 23% on the previous quarter to over 600,000 Australian dollars in net transaction revenue. That's not by accident. That's really a function of us, our strategy, executing our strategy very well to partner with quality partners who manage large communities of merchants and consumers. And it's really a reflection of our rigorous identification, assessment and management of our key merchant relationships. They have really built a foundation which enables the company to leverage the brand into large new consumer communities that are digitally active and represent really a primary target market for BNPL services.
And we've been hearing digital payments, obviously in Southeast Asia, have reached an inflection point and are projected to grow substantially over the coming years. What are your strategies to cash in on the booming opportunities in mobile banking in other areas?
Yeah, the growth's really significant. It's currently the population of Southeast Asia is approaching 600 million, and research shows that since the pandemic, the early adopters have deepened their interaction on the digital economy, and about 60 million consumers who've been joined the digital economy are predicted to stay. So that's significant growth. The value of the digital economy is predicted to be about $170 billion at the moment, and it's forecast now to grow to more than double to over $360 billion by 2025. Now that's an increase of 60 billion in that projection since as recently as 2019. So the growth trajectory, it's really accelerating. Now that's really why the board and the company rebranded and restructured the company to leverage BNPL and digital payments to take advantage of that growth in the sector. Now, our strategies to take advantage are really, you've got organic growth and M&A. We've obviously spent some time on M&A in the last part of the last half of last year with our acquisition of 42% of the specialised finance company IDSB. That was settled late November, early December with the first tranche payment. We're now working to market to their very distinct high credit quality customer base at IDSB. So that's the M&A angle. On the organic growth side of things, we're really looking now, after building a quality foundation of merchants and partners, to target specific large customer communities. In addition to that, we've got territory expansion. That has been somewhat frustrated up to now, but it's well and truly part of our strategy, and we'll be looking to expand our reach of our product set outside of Malaysia.
And you mentioned new merchants there. Now, IOU has added new merchants to almost every industry vertical category, including some very well-known brands such as Lego, Dell, Lenovo. How will this improved IOU's brand positioning?
Well, merchants are really they want to see active consumers, and consumers want to see the brands that they love. So having big name brand merchants on board really supports our marketing initiatives into both merchants and consumers. So it's a big plus there. But really our best-in-class brand positioning, it really is a natural fit for brands such as Jolique, Lego, etc., to come on board and join the IOU family.
Excellent. And what is the unique value proposition of IOU's fintech and digital commerce solutions? How are the solutions superior to those offered by your competitors, for example?
Well, we've got nearly 20 years of experience in financial technology in Southeast Asia, working with some of the major banks and large corporates in Malaysia and Indonesia in the high volume, secure digital payment processing market. With that, we bring experience, credibility, and security. So that's quite a value proposition that we bring to the market. Now, in terms of our BNPL solutions that we offer a range of instalment plans from 2 to 6 months, and really low fees and high quality. So that's really what distinguishes us from the market.
So if we could just talk a little bit more about the buy now, pay later industry. The global BNPL industry is tipped to witness significant regulatory changes, as we keep hearing. How is the My IOU platform prepared to adapt to potential regulatory headwinds?
Well, we're always ready to react to regulatory changes. Being, as I mentioned, nearly 20 years of experience in mobile banking, digital payments, regulation and compliance is very much part of what we do. So it's certainly not, we don't see it as headwinds. Early in 2021, we acquired a Malaysian money lending license in anticipation of potential regulatory changes which may impose that requirement. So that was positioned in advance. And our product set around BNPL with low fees and our pricing structuring is designed to be consistent with established norms around existing consumer credit products such as credit cards. So we don't see the anticipated regulatory changes as headwinds as such. We see it as a chance for us to emphasise our experience and credibility.
Looking to your digital marketing strategy, where are you currently targeting?
So much of last year, we spent a lot of time on brand awareness, and we're still doing that. We specifically target specific cultural communities and demographic groups. We've been doing continuous surveys over time, and the response has been really active and provides us a lot of data which we use to refine our digital marketing campaigns. That's really where we're focused going forward. Now, we've got obviously our My IOU 2.0 launch coming up in March, and that's a real refresh which will help add additional streamlining benefits to both our merchants and our consumers. And that's really going to be targeting a younger demographic as well. So we hope to increase our penetration and our activity levels in that market.
Excellent. And we mentioned Malaysia earlier. IOU is operating well in Malaysia. What are you planning for expansion into other geographies?
Well, we very much expansion into other territories within Southeast Asia is very much part of our strategy, and we have progressed negotiations around that in at least 2 territories to date. That was somewhat frustrated with the restrictions and whatnot that have occurred during the pandemic period. But as the economy is opening up, we have actively re-engaged with our contacts and are looking forward to progressing and finalising those deals going forward. So stay tuned. We're looking forward to something happening in that front soon.
Excellent. We'll be very interested to hear about that. And just finally, Paul, would you like to shed some light on IOU's long-term goals?
In terms of goals, we're really focused on establishing quality business, building sustainable partner relationships with profitable growth underlying that. Now, our vision is to be the leading digital payment processor in Southeast Asia. And part of achieving that is expanding our IOUpay platform to be a comprehensive full service financial services provider to big brand merchants and the customers that they serve. So we've very much got some long-term goals, and we're working towards that. If you stand back and have a look at our evolution over the last couple of years, you can see that all of the milestones that we're hitting are very much consistent with that long-term path.
That's fantastic. Well, it's been wonderful chatting with you today, Paul. Thank you so much for your time.
It's great to be here, Rachel. Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, I will sign off for today, but watch this space for more. Till then, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.